minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark blue perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice.
Poetic justice. Poetic justice. Hey, listen. You all, I'm Candy Love, and we are getting ready to talk about The Polygamist, which is on Netflix. I think it came out like a couple weeks ago. Can y'all hear me good? Let me know I'm good. Okay. Letitia threw it in the group chat, the connected group chat, which we connected from coast to coast. And it's about 13, 14 of us in there. And Letitia had the group chat going crazy. I'm like, press pause. What are we doing? What is this? Let me catch up. Oh, snap. Okay. Letitia, girl. Letitia said get worse and worse, and baby, she wasn't lying.
Worse
Letitia,
and worse.
since you already up here, what are your thoughts on The Polygamist? Okay.
I could not turn away from it. I knew it was gonna be some mess when I saw it last month on there. I said, okay, it wasn't even ready yet. But when it was ready, I said, okay, let me go watch this. I couldn't stop watching. I was thrown off though. It was 22 episodes. I was like, 22 episodes. But then saw that they were less than 30 minutes a piece. And I was like, okay, well, let me see what's happening. And if I had to see the mess, y'all had to see the mess. And now we got to talk about it. So here we are.
Yeah, girl, you did that. And I said, okay. And I hadn't told my people at work about it. And other people was like, yeah, I saw this. I'm like, are you watching? I'm like, child, yes, I am. Keep watching. Let me know what you think. But let's see. Tamika, what are your thoughts on The Polygamist, my darling?
Yeah, this one was on my watch list, but sometimes I have things on my watch list and we watching like 50,000 things at one time. So I'll get to it when I get to it. And I did look and say 22 episodes. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll wait on that one. And I think I heard Miss Kira talk about it too. And then when I looked in the messages and I seen Letitia bringing up and everybody was like, oh, this and that. I said, all right, I guess it's time for me to move it on up and watch it. And baby, I couldn't stop. It definitely got worse. Every time you thought it couldn't get no worse, it did. I said, what the hell is going on? Like,
what the hell is going on?
Things where you can't stop because you just like, I can't believe all of this is happening. And shout out to the writer. To my understanding, she was trying to get some help, like get the book published. Nobody ain't really want to rock with her. So she did it on her own. You did your thing, ma'am. Okay. And then of course landed this Netflix deal. So yeah, I was here for it. I enjoyed it, but it took me through all different kind of emotions, and I was ready to jump through my TV quite a few times.
Okay. Rock 'em, sock 'em, okay? Knock 'em out. EJ, TV junkie.
What up?
What up,
hey, girl?
What are your thoughts?
Girl, this was a bunch of foolishness that I was here for. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was like, no, Letitia don't have us up in here looking at this, because the first thing I said, 22 episodes. Oh, hell no. Then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just watch the first couple. Looked at the first one. I said, oh, this what we finna do? Oh, get to the next episode. I said, oh, we finna do this? Okay, yes. Tisha, I'm here for it all. I'm here for all the foolishness. One thing about me is that I like a good kiki, kaka, and some foolishness, and I was here for it. Okay, it's my kind of carrying on, as Candy say.
It's my type of carrying on. Hey, listen, I'm here for the foolishness. Anything with foolishness, salacious, I am here for it. You know, Kira, then Kay, thoughts.
I have been waiting for this since that trailer dropped in May. Okay, I posted it in the Discord. I said I got to have it, baby, because me and my South African Netflix, my Nollywood, anything they got going on over there is good to me. They know how to bring the drama, the confusion, and the shenanigans. So I was here for it. The ladies jumped on it ahead. I said, dang, y'all didn't watch more episodes than I didn't watch. I had to play catch up, but yeah, it was good to me, child.
Yeah, and I appreciated that it wasn't a long watch. It was like 22, 24 minutes. So that was more of a plus for me. Um, K Bly, Slice of Horror. Um, I'm gonna ask you another question later, but go ahead. What are your thoughts on the Polygamists?
This is a nightmare. And I really hate y'all made me watch this show. I hate everything about this. I hate the whole cast. I
You
hate
love it.
everything. And I watched every last episode. All the damn episodes. And every episode, I'm like, it's getting worse. It keeps getting worse. This was horrible and traumatizing. But y'all, I watched the whole damn show. So I'm very ready to be so unserious during this
See?
discussion.
You're welcome.
Because
So,
how dare y'all put this show on me?
girl, listen, and we couldn't shake it off, couldn't get it off, couldn't let loose or nothing. I'm like, oh, I didn't watch this like 2.5 times because y'all know I got them 4 letters and shit be, it don't be right for me on first watch.
I know I
And
had to
I'm glad
fast
I
forward a few times to make sure I seen exactly what I thought I was seeing.
yeah. And I'm glad I saw what I saw today because I corrected my conversation, my ignorant statement I made last night behind the scenes with the ladies. And I shouldn't have said what I said, but anyway, I don't give a damn. But anyway, we're gonna go and get into it. And we're not gonna go in any order because it's too much. But let's get into this ninja right here. Jonas Gomora. He's from Soweto in South Africa. He has built an elite not banking empire, some kind of empire, child. They're wealthy. I think they build houses or something, construction, something like that. But he is a horn dog. He likes the poontang. He likes the poonani. He likes the ucha wale, ucha bang bang. He likes the ladies. He likes the kitty cat. He likes the Muffin McStuffin. He don't care shape, size, color, creed, religion, or sexual orientation. If you're handicapped or not, goddamn, you'll be in a wheelchair. And Jonah's gonna poke your hole, whatever hole you want him to dig in. Jonah's gonna dig in it. Jonah's gonna dig in a hole, okay? And he ain't even shame. He is not afraid about nothing that he does. And it is what it is. Kay and Kira. Kay then Kira. What are your thoughts on Jonas Dig 'em Down Gomorrah?
Raggedy, 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 dusty, nasty. You just look filthy, nasty. Just that's a horrible man. That's a sick man, y'all. It's a sick, sick man. And some people like to throw out the term narcissist because they don't know what else to throw out there. But this man was a true narcissist. This was a real narcissist. If nobody ever understood quite what that means, if it ain't a Jones, he ain't a true narcissist. That's narcissistic level right there. He's very manipulative. And he didn't care about nobody but himself. He definitely didn't give a damn about none of them kids. He didn't even care about his own children.
F
He
them
didn't have
kids, girl. What you
anything to
talking
do.
about?
He wasn't there trying to raise them kids. If he wasn't throwing, and he barely even threw money at them because some of them he wasn't claiming in the first damn place. That man don't care about nothing but his own interests. He just dirty, dusty, and I don't understand how all these women was falling at him because I'm like, hey, must be the money because don't nobody want your lemon head ass. I was just like, y'all, what are we fighting over? What are we even fighting over? And if it's the money, he can break you off with a check without you fighting over himself. I'm like, what? I didn't see no swag. I'm like, y'all, we ain't fighting over Chris Brown here. Like, what is going on?
Shitting me. There was a fight over Chris Brown.
I'm talking about like this ain't Chris Brown fighting. This is what I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what y'all are, how did he get y'all within his grips? But that's what people who gaslight you do. That's the people who manipulate you do. Because ain't no way I could have been Essie and keeping this man's secret so damn long. She was the most loyal to this damn monster, is what he was. That was too nice to him. Y'all was way too nice to this man. This man wasn't nothing but the devil and didn't mean nobody no well. I wouldn't even hear for them apologies or half-ass trying to make amends with people who are saying, I don't give a damn. So you can burn in hell over and over again. Actually, hell ain't hot enough. for people like him. I could not stand this man whatsoever. Like, you going after all these other women and then people closest to the family, somebody that hang out with your daughter. That's trash. Like, that should have been the very end of him and anybody else. If they were still on board with him from that moment on, that should have been a line. He was allowed to cross way too many lines with people. And at what point did they start to say, where's my level of self-esteem at? Where at what point do we say I have boundaries? And he knew the ones to target, because he was just out here getting away with way too much stuff because he knew none of them had any type of healthy boundaries. So a very, very sick man. He had no redeeming qualities for me. I didn't see anything that was redeeming about him.
Now I want y'all keep talking about Jonas ain't attractive. I need to see all y'all rosters. I want to know what y'all men's look like. All y'all men's.
Not run the rosters.
I need to see what y'all been hunching on all y'all life, because
mind your business.
Look,
none of that.
My roster's pretty fine. Ain't nothing looking like no. I ain't one of those. No, I don't do medium. I don't do medium ugly. I don't do troll bitches. Those under the bridge.
Child, I tried it, but it ain't that.
It ain't no doggone well. Everybody ain't got to be cute for him to be getting it in. Y'all know damn well.
No, they don't.
No.
I am so done. And I want everybody in the chat know I see y'all. I'm gonna put y'all comments up. We're gonna come back to y'all, but we this is too much. We got to get into it. Kira, what are your thoughts on hips?
Monster.
Hips don't lie.
He's a monster. Hips don't lie, baby. You can't trust a man with all them hips. They don't mean you no good. They're gonna be sassy. They're gonna just carry on with the foolishness. You can't do it, okay? He was a monster. Okay, he needed to be chemically castrated, because if he can smell it, he could, visualize it, taste it, put his hands on it, and he need none of that. Okay, he needs to be sat down somewhere. Joyce had the idea. She ain't know it's gonna come back to bite her in the ass, but she had an idea. Like, you ain't never gonna stop humping on something because you don't think about nothing. Was he doing work, or was the brother doing work? I don't know. I ain't seeing nothing but you.
What do you call work?
Licking your tongue out. That's all I see.
What do you call work?
Not work it. Crunch them numbers, work the books, whatever it was they did over there at the J&J.
He just sat in that office cheating is what he did. Sat in that office cheating.
That's what it seemed like.
EJ.
Holy water.
What up, boo-boo? What up? How I feel about Jonasi? You listen, this was a gremlin right here. Okay, talk about gremlins. This was a whole gremlin. No, seriously,
Jonas ain't no booger wolf. So we just
listen, this was a whole gremlin. I just didn't understand. But here's the thing right here, because I'm gonna take a different route with this, because y'all know I'm going to do it. Although I don't have the foolishness to deal with Jonas, and I can't even do it. I was going to try to, but I decided I didn't want to try because I couldn't stand that joker. But I really, really blame a lot of these women. All of them except for Joyce. Joyce the only one that get any grace from me. Essie don't get no damn grace from me.
We ain't there yet, EJ, bruh. We ain't there yet.
I'm just saying, that's the whole thing. Like I don't blame him fully, but he is a monster. And the way he be trying to stroke from the back, like I just don't see. I feel like it's not working with nothing.
It's
like I just don't feel
better from the back than from the front. I don't have to look at that.
Aggressive.
But just look at how he be looking when he be doing it. I'm just like, I don't know if it's really like a real motion in his, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like it's no real, I don't know. I just don't think that sex was hitting on nothing. I think that money was all it really was when it all came down to it. And that was it. He was taking care of them households.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Barely. He had Essie over there living in squalor. He barely was breaking her.
No, she chose it. She chose that.
She got everything she wanted. Yep.
Yep, she chose that one.
And did
Letitia, because I know Tamika gonna give us a good one. Letitia. If you wouldn't, go ahead and prepare a sermon for a sister. I got the wrong person up there. My bad.
Okay, well, so we about to discuss Joyce.
No. We
okay.
We stand on the whoremonger.
Okay, so Jonas, let me just tell you this about Jonas. I do feel like I'm gonna give this actor so much props because this actor took us through all of the emotions when it came to Jonasi. Because you felt sorry for this fool at some point. You know what I'm saying? I said at one point, I said at some point when he was young, okay, at some point, but you were angry at him. You were soft with him. I felt like he took all of the women through the emotions too. We saw his soft side with Joyce. We saw his tender side with Essie when he was younger. He, his kind of innocence or whatever. But you also saw his pain and where he came from and all this other kind of stuff. But like I said, it just got worse and worse. And by the end, by the halfway mark, not even the halfway mark, we no longer like Jonas. We knew he was about some foolishness. And I agree with you, child, straight up narcissist. If you couldn't describe it in any other way, you definitely hit it on the point about him being a straight up narcissist. Textbook, all of that. But you don't see that at the very beginning. You didn't start to see that until we started seeing the development of these relationships. Then when you look back and you say, oh yeah, and he was abandoned, to me, I was like, that is what it nailed it for me. Like, yep, definitely a narcissist, child. And I didn't have nothing for him. And not that I said I wanted him to go all the way he did, but child, I don't feel sorry for you either.
Nope. Tamika. Light him up.
I don't know about light him up, but I know this was a horror movie. This was a damn horror. He is a freaking monster. He's a villain. He's disgusting. And I'm sorry, I didn't see the tenderness. I didn't see the caring. I didn't see no swag. I didn't see no you good with words. I didn't see no type of damn appeal. He gave me damn Megamind, and he triggered me because I had a girlfriend that was messing with somebody like this that looked like this. And I said, girl, what are we doing here? And he treating you like trash, but he wasn't on Jonas level, and I ain't never had nobody that was on Jonas level or even look anything like damn Jonas. Joyce, you better than me, girl. All of them was better than me, but Joyce was definitely better than me. Ain't no damn way. I don't see it. I don't care about the money. I don't care if you had gold in between your damn legs and diamonds in your teeth. It ain't no freaking way that I was about to sit here and play around with this freaking man. He didn't give a damn about nobody. He didn't give a damn about his brother. He didn't give a damn about his kids. He didn't give a damn about none of these freaking women. It was just women coming out. Every time you thought it couldn't be another one, it was another one and another one and another one and another. And my grandmother used to say that it could be a hole in the damn wall and they gonna stick it in. He was a prime example of that. Anybody that had it, he was in it. I'm just trying to understand how the hell did he even get with y'all? What did y'all see? And because y'all sat there and let him play with y'all, his head got bigger than what his head actually was. Oh my God. This was disgusting.
Exactly. That's what I kept saying. What are y'all seeing?
Y'all just got triggered by everything else, but the man, he had charm, he had charisma.
I didn't see no charm.
You know what none of that.
I'm just telling you, I didn't see it.
I did. I saw it. I saw exactly how he was able to get them.
Yes.
Because look him and Joyce built together, but also she let the ego thing and the pride thing get her. That's why she stayed so damn long. And Essie, loyalty.
That would have been even more reason. If I helped you build this up and it really came because of my father, you didn't even have nothing like that. And then you gonna have the audacity to disrespect me in that way? Baby, the way I would have took everything but the kitchen sink from underneath your ass, you would have learned.
But see how she let social media get to her, though? It was about her lifestyle. And even when he dogged her in her face, even when he dogged her in front of the whole wide world, what did she do? She turned and flipped it and made it an influencer moment. Oh, yes, we do second wives now. Like what the heck, ma'am? But guess what? She continued to live the lifestyle that she wanted until she finally woke up. But sheesh. Was it worth it all? Was all that worth it? Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Let him work it. He put that thing down, flip it and reverse it. So I forgot. I had a long day today. I had an interruption in my work day today. So I did what I could do. Magesh, the brother, you are number 2 on the shit list because you let stuff go on for 19 plus years, and you aided and abetted in this man with his foolishness, his bull Swiss. Like everything that was done, you were there to back it all up or to make it seem right or whatever. Like Essie. Essie shouldn't. We should have never thought Essie was your wife. We should have never thought that. Okay.
At all.
But because you want to play the game, here we are. But Magesh, whatever you got, didn't get, it is what it is. I have no feelings for you other than you was a piece of trash too. You
And
was
I'm
second
glad
on
you
the
said
list.
that because the brother wasn't worth a damn either. He
Mm-mm.
wasn't shit either. So yeah, I
Mm-mm.
ain't have nothing for him. Oh, he going around trying to make it seem like he a nice person and I'm there to help people. I'm there to be there for you. No, because you knew your brother was trash. You knew he was trash and you didn't do anything about it. Nah, I ain't got nothing for him from him either. Trying to play nice. No.
This is piece of trash number 3.
Mm-hmm.
You aided and abetted
Enabler
in
number
this man's
1.
foolishness. You grew him up to be garbage, okay? You kept this man from getting his ass beat. You fed him. You gave him money. You damn near clothes. You was his mama just about, other than the sex part. Like, you did everything for this man up until the day he died. Hell, you even had shit. You buried him in the damn car yard or car, what it's called, a compound where they pound the cars. That's what it looked like. Like you just did everything for this man. You was a scammer. You was a curator of chaos. I have no thing for Essie because you allowed everything to go on as long as it did, because and then you got nothing from it. Maybe you did. Maybe it was an internal thing you got from it. But every time I saw you and you saw Joyce and them, you was frowning and clowning. So I don't understand why you was pissed off with Joyce. You knew about Joyce first because shit, you saw her in the newspaper. And you met her in the store. So I don't understand why you had imaginary beef with Joyce. I don't know. Light ass up, somebody. Come on. Anybody.
Ooh,
I
my
feel like
gosh.
Essie.
Or
Enabler
we gonna
number.
be gentle with her. If we be gentle with her, get off.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna say this about Essie.
I'm
I
joking,
feel like
I'm
if
joking.
I was one of the wives, but I wouldn't be because they all stupid. But if I was, the thing is, Essie got what she wanted. I mean, with the exception of his actual love, because he never
wasn't
loved her.
chosen.
But she got the house that he promised her. She got the
Car.
car that he promised
But she
her.
complained about it
Hold
though.
on. But also, in truth, if she had played it right, she really came out better than the other women because he left her alone. She could have did whatever she wanted to do on her own. She had her house, she had her stuff. He was still paying for her stuff or whatever. She could have just went on, lived her life, and did her thing, which she was doing. Because you know that YN she had at one point had to get with you know who. But I'm just saying she kind of made out better than the other ones in terms of like living her life. But I still feel like she wasted her life giving it to him all these years. You know what I'm saying? And when you could have been free.
Nah. You know what, Tisha, you nice. I like you.
Go ahead, Kay.
I try to see things from different perspectives. That's all.
You are nice, and I wish that I could be that nice too.
I ain't got
Because
it for him.
Essie is a bird. Hell no. First of all, why would you call a root worker hoodoo man to try to get the demons out of your daughter? And the hoodoo man says she ain't even got roots on her. That's the damn daddy's fault. That's trauma. This ain't got nothing spiritual to do. All of that is like mental health. You in the wrong place. Essie, you know what? She could have got out of there, but you hid your daughter's you let that man hide your daughter away. And was pretending with this other man, like, and she knew it's like she knew it, and y'all was letting him live this happy life and was okay with being way in the back. And then when nobody wanted to celebrate his birthday, you let him come and ain't nobody been to me over. Oh, she got bent over on that day by him because when nobody else had him, he was just like, if nobody else want, I can always go to her. She's a bottom bitch because he knows that. And if everybody else don't want him, I can always go back to Essie because her low self-esteem having ass will take me in. You see, with every getting on everybody's nerves. Ain't nobody even want him doing all that coughing and all of that stuff. She's like, let me come and and all of that stuff. Bird.
That's soup.
Is what she is. That's all she is. Because she definitely could look, but no, she was hanging up. She kept staying around, hoping one day that she was gonna get chose. She a bird and a pick me, and she can go to hell right along with him.
Yeah, she was the pick me that was not chosen.
Amen.
She
You
definitely
and your daughter
was.
wasn't chose. That man ain't choose y'all for nothing. Okay?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
That's why I
Essie is
needed.
the
Go ahead, Adrian.
DeMarcus, Freedom is
That's
not
just
his
saying-
son. He was gone for 8 years. Freedom is
And
not
if he
his
was
son.
his son, he treated him just like that. The way he treated everybody else. He
That
got
ain't his
nothing.
son.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's
not.
not.
She
But
would
luckily-
have loved nothing more than to say that was his son. If it was,
Exactly.
she would have been like,
But that was her
Okay.
first mistake. How he's supposed to be gone for the semester and he gone for 8 years? No, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, this is all Essie. At the end of the day, like I probably have more heat for Essie than I have for most of them, and that's because she allowed all of this. Because first of all, there's no way I would have ever been your secret. There's no way I would have ever been wife number 2 when I'm the one who made sure that you were able to even get this little business that you got. The way you even able to get over here to Joyce is because I allowed you to be able to get out there and go to school, and I paid for that. And then you had the nerve to let him go, you know, like whatever she want to call it. And I'm like, girl, like, what is your thought process behind this? Like, everything about this says that he was finessing her, but she just couldn't see it that way, you know, for whatever reason. And then how are you going to be mad about the mansions? Because every damn time we on this damn screen, you mad about them having a mansion, them having this. Why? You could have had one too, because the way I would have finessed him out of, if I can't have nothing else, if I'm damn sure wasn't going to be wife number 2, let's just keep that real. But if I can't have nothing else, I'm about to have all of the stuff that I want. Now, she claimed she wanted this house, but maybe that was when she was, you know, in that mind frame. Because the way I see it, when you get more, I get more. If I got your child, you get more, damn it, we get more. So guess what? I want a mansion too. Like, I want the big house too. Like, okay, like if that's what we're about to do. But no, you did this because this is the life that you truly wanted to live, because you really wanted that man more than anything. And if we really going with the whole idea of polygamy, there's no way you should have been a secret. What you were was a side chick. That's not polygamy. Polygamy says that I know that I am married to all of these people, and that's how polygamy works, right? At least that's my idea of how polygamy works.
It does, and in African culture, real quick, because they actually, because I have friends who are African, they ask you when that you get married, is it going to be to just this person? Are you open to any other marriages? They have that option, number one. And number two, you can't agree to having multiple wives unless you can afford them. You have to be able to afford them. So she, if anything, she was acting more like a side chick than a wife, because she would have been entitled to the same things that Joyce had. By law, she was entitled to just as much, but she was just happy sitting over there in the corner being a pick-me, because if she wanted to, she could have had everything. Exactly, had everything that Joyce had, and he would have had to give it to her.
And why you gonna be mad? Like the way my daughter would have had an iPhone, ain't no way she would have been over there stealing iPhones, ma'am. You would have had 2, 3, 4 iPhones. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, this just don't even make no sense.
Day of the week.
Okay. And then the way Essie lets him bend her over on his birthday, that you would have got shit for your birthday. Like what? Like
somebody doing anything.
Okay, and then the way he moves from house to house when he get kicked out, then he come over here bringing his bag to you, and and only because you had your little YN over there, I feel like is the only reason why you stood up, because I feel like in my mind, Essie is pissed that he was over there at the time and she had to send him away, because that was the moment that she finally was going to have that man in her house, finally, you know, and he was finally going to be living there, but only because he couldn't go nowhere else. Everybody else then kicked him out. Like, this Essie to me was the biggest mess up, because you allowed your daughter to be messed up behind all of this. You allowed this to affect your relationship with your son. And it was all because of somebody who never chose you, who never wanted you, who used you, and you allowed him to, because I would have blew up his spot a long damn time ago. I would have popped up at his house with this damn kid and say, listen, we a family now. I'm a wife too. Like, I would have put that out there so long ago. Like, come on, Essie, do better, be better.
Yeah, Essie was the biggest pick me that was never chosen. I'm like, good God from Zion. No, ma'am.
Essie and Magesh both, because how are you going to sit there and waste years of your life pretending to be married to somebody? And when I couldn't be no second wife. You're not going to leave me for 8 years and then pop up and you married? No, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Go on, get on out of here now. Get on out of here now with the foolishness. But you become a second wife. You claim that he told the wife, which you knew was bullshit because you ain't never seen her. You run into her pregnant in the store. The baby wouldn't have got to be no secret for 19, 20 years. I'd be like, no, I'm not married to the brother. I'm married to your husband, and this is his baby. He told me you knew. We just would have been in the store airing out all our dirty laundry in the people's establishment, okay? The same way Joyce ran up on Matipa in that salon. Okay, we pregnant. We can't tussle, but we going tongue lash, okay? I'm going to tell you that this man is a freaking liar, okay? Ain't no way. She got what she wanted. She ain't want no upgrades. She ain't get no upgrades. She sat around waiting for that man. She could, like Letitia said, she could have had the best of it, but she wanted that man so bad she just was not contented. I said when old young thing rolled him up to the thing with Joyce, no, drop his ass off at Essie. She want him so bad, let her have him. You in here coughing and carrying on, being a thorn in my side while I'm trying to live my best life.
I'm sick of
let her have him. Let her have him. You can have him, Essie. He didn't want to be over there.
Okay.
But he couldn't come over there after that because that's why he was over there with that piece on his side, and it was like, no.
She still wanted him back. Nope, because remember they both showed up to the hospital, and Essie thought he was damn near dead when she went home with Young Thing. She just took him back. She was coming there with Joyce.
Kicked him out the window.
She was over it the next morning. She was like, well, my Young Thing is gone. Let me go get back to my husband that ain't never around.
She saved Essie's life. Lindani saved Essie's life.
Well, I reckon.
Well, at least if she could, she didn't get nothing else in the whole thing. She might as well be able to keep her life
in her house.
For why?
No, she don't need to keep her life. She need to go. She lost her life.
Got that daughter over there acting a straight fool, and that son drunk all the time. Essie, come on now.
Essie F them kids
Come on now.
Over some mediocre D, because I know that ish was mediocre.
Okay,
I know it was.
And she was only getting it one every however many years.
Right.
No, DeMarcus. No. How is that New Age color purple? What are you talking about?
No. And EJ, the way she was cleaning him reminded me of when Elijah was cleaning Brother Minister. Like, she took such care. I'm like, what is happening?
I would have been like, ain't no way I'm gonna clean him. He would have went under there. How you gonna steal a body? That's what I want to know. This tripped me. How you gonna steal a body? Like, man,
I can't have him in life. I'm a bitch. Have him in death.
She cleaned him
That's
up.
what she said.
And was acting a fool at the damn funeral. He's leaving me. When was he ever with you? He was never there.
You, not even in death.
He was never there to leave you.
She lucky Joyce didn't have her arrested like she said she was when she pulled them two seats up to the front like that. Because I'd have been like, I would have just snapped, and somebody would have came and got you and your 2 seats out of here. But that's just the level of petty I'm at. But honestly, it wouldn't have been all of that because I'd have let Essie have him. Here go Big S, because Joyce had money, so I don't understand what we saw in Jonas. The potential is
that part. And don't forget, y'all, that even when he was getting tossed around, he still didn't want to be over there with her because he never wanted to go back to where they was from. He ain't never want to go back to that. Like, she want to live out there. He didn't never want to go back out there. He'd rather sit up there with that little young thing, treating him wrong over there, bumping and grinding, bouncing up and down on that D, than to be over there with Essie. Like, the fact that he still, because you brought him food, girl. You brought him food over there. If he really wanted to, he would have been like, look, take me with you. Take me with you. This heifer over here doing the most. Take me with you. He didn't want to go back there. So I just don't understand. He still didn't choose you. He still didn't choose you.
She was the biggest pick me that was never chosen. That's all I can say.
For her to stay in that house with that young girl either, because that young girl didn't care, because she said, I'm gonna have this man in the next room where daddy is sleeping. Okay, over there coughing, freaking racking his brain. Star was pissed. Essie could have been in the room with him coughing. She wouldn't have cared.
She wouldn't have cared either.
He didn't want to. He didn't want her there.
Oh no, yeah. She over there passing around the HIV with her sick self, but we'll get to her because that helps.
Tamika, you any thoughts on SMA?
When we find out that Essie was supposed to be this damn second wife the whole time, I said, I know you freaking lying. Like, I don't understand her or his brother, because it's no lifetime that I'm going to pretend to be married to somebody for my damn sibling and give up my whole freaking life. What? Absolutely not. And I'm sorry. She had no type of self-respect. And I know that this is not based on a true story, but it's definitely things in here that is real life that I can remember and put to certain people. And one thing that I cannot stand, I curse the people from Love After Lockup out every week for this shit, is when you don't give a damn about your kids. Even if you didn't care about yourself, if it was just you. But the fact that she had her daughter knowing who her father was and lying about it too, and showing her that this is okay how a man treats you this way. Your daddy, he could treat me any damn way he wants to, and he could treat you any damn way you want to too. And you showing your son that this is how a man is supposed to be. She is just as much damn trash to me as freaking Jonas is. And she definitely could have burned in the damn fire with him. I had absolutely no respect for her ass whatsoever. And if I was Joyce, he would have got dropped off over there. You want him, you can have him, bitch. Okay? Come pick him up immediately. I don't know what the hell Joyce was holding on to him for. I'm sorry. Long as I know my paperwork and everything is in the right places and I'm going to get what I'm supposed to get, go ahead, girl. Take care of him you want to.
She told him 50-50. But then he was on his thing, the thing of till death do us part. He was on that real heavy after the wedding. Oh, hold a minute. He's at the new Heifer house.
She said, back it up.
For a whole year. She goes over there to give him the damn invitation saying, you remember that you're supposed to renew our vows in 20 years.
Delusion.
And he said, this is what you want. I'm going to give you what you want, but you're going to sign them papers at the end. I said, okay.
Anime.
She signed the papers, and then next thing you know, they was hunching. I said, Cat going to be the death of him. I didn't know it was going to be the death of him like that, but he don't mind. But the fact that Matipa, this bird, was acting like, she was acting like she liked, what's his name, Magesh? She liked the brother. And the brother was allegedly married to Essie.
Right.
She left left Magesh for his brother, who was married. She didn't even care. Then this Heifer pop up with twins. You should have twins.
Baby. Knock all this open.
Lying. I know you lying. No. And it's the fact that Magesh, with his low self-esteem,
they heard her from the job and she was on to the next man. He done double back and made some twins.
What's the man at the vow renewal? The third married man at the vow renewal. No.
Jonas had these people in a chokehold. Like, what will possess you to have this kind of loyalty to anybody? I mean, it didn't matter what. I didn't know what to think of Matipa at first. I thought that she really was, okay, I just need a job or whatever. But when she flipped the script that quick, broke up with the boyfriend, or whatever, the brother, the boyfriend, right when she got the job, I said,
yeah, so she was coming in there for Jonas. She wasn't there for the cash.
She definitely had a plan, and she is trash too. I mean, how you have kids? Well, first of all, you was stupid having them children for him, just dumb. But then when you do have them, you leave them. You were never ish.
Matipa made my ass itch.
Yes.
No, ma'am. Trifling from the very beginning. But interesting that Joyce was nicer to her than she was to Essie.
Because Essie faked in her face.
She knew what it was from the get-go. Yeah, I'm sitting over here running over to your house for advice on my husband. Who's your husband?
Our problems. And hey, you've been married with him just as long as I have. What are you talking about? No.
Oh Lord.
No.
It's a mess.
I think that was the difference, because Essie was supposed to be the sister-in-law / friend. and they already had a relationship, their kids had a relationship, and then I found out about it after the fact, after all of y'all have been pretty much smiling in my
19
face
years
for all these
later.
years. Whereas Matipa is new, allegedly, coming out the woodwork. And that's one thing to have to try to deal with that and figure what that is. But when Essie was there the whole time, yeah. Mm.
And then Jonah's so doggone disgusting. His wife just had a baby. And why is she talking about him in the
White Alpha.
talk to him about the baby? He got his back turned, daydreaming about Matipa.
Mm-hmm.
Then he leaves her to go see Matipa and hunch on her the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Your brother girlfriend.
That's why I said she should have got them Yelp reviews from Joyce, because as soon as that baby came fresh out that cat, he was out of here the same night. You gonna go have you some twins. Ha! Sucker.
And she learned too, because he wanted to get back up on her right after she had the twins too. And she was like,
What
I
that
need
mouth
6
do,
weeks.
ma'am?
6
What that mouth
weeks.
do?
He said,
Yeah.
your mouth. Your
What that
mouth.
mouth do?
Your mouth. Hurry
He
up.
did not
Speaking
care.
to
He
the
didn't care about them
mic.
Do it
kids.
slow. Do it slow. Your mouth. Then he pushed her head down. I said, oh,
Speaking to the mic.
Tamika, what are your thoughts on Matipa? Where Kay at? Kay?
I think she just said she's back now.
Okay. Tamika, what's your thoughts on Matipa?
She raggedy too. Like, I guess she thought she was better. I don't know what the hell be going through these people mind. She thought she was better. She was gonna give it better. She, deserved to be in that spot. But be careful what you get for, because you just might, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. Like, she did come in here with a plan. Like, just the fact, even if I forget his brother's name, but even if he was, really married to Essie, you didn't mind messing with that married man and his brother, and skipping over to his brother, who's also married man. She just had a thing for married men. She didn't mind at all that they were even, brothers. It's just like on to the next one, because she feel like Jonas is the big fish. He's the one in charge. I guess he was going to have more money and more that she could get from him. And it seemed like he fell for the okie doke too for a minute, because you really took your ass over there, left the house, and wasn't with Joyce anymore. Because even when she gets the divorce papers, her mother's like, well, you can't be too shocked. He hadn't been here for a minute, so you should have been expecting that to happen. But then they do the Uno reverse on her ass after she had them there. But when Joyce was at that hospital, and they was like, oh, all these women keep coming in. And she went around that damn corner to see them holding twins.
Girl,
I'm sorry, baby. I ain't no social media. I'm getting on here. Oh, I can't do it. I cannot do it. I'm sorry. No, ma'am.
But the fact that Joyce was about to tie her tubes and her vows started rolling through her brain.
Yeah.
And she said, no, I can't do this to him. I can't tie my tubes to him behind his back. And then somebody didn't shit out 2 damn babies. Oh, child. No.
Baby, I would have never known about them twins because I'd have been busy getting my tubes tied. Okay,
right.
I would have been not getting them tubes tied. Oh, baby, 2 twins. It would have took me a little while to figure out about the twins.
Yeah, because it was like that was a trigger for her, because she felt like after she had the baby, that's when things kind of turned sour for them. So it's like, oh, well, let me not do that. Girl, bye.
So she knew.
Things turned sour for Matipa too.
They turned sour. They had been sour. She didn't know they had been sour, but then.
Right.
Okay.
This is what happens when you don't know your place. He had placed you in a mistress role as is, and he expected her to play that role and be in that place. But in her mind, she always thought that she was going to get chosen over everyone else. He never told her that. That's just what she thought, because she thought, oh, well, he keeps coming back to me and he loved me and he do this. And no, you didn't know how to play your role. He wanted you in that mistress role. He wanted you to be hot and ready every time he needed you to be. But what happens is when you want to come out of that mistress role, now you want to be wife, now you want to be mom, you aren't in the role that he put you in. You're not there anymore. And now he sees you as this. Now you're another nagging wife. Now you're another mom. You got to put the kid, you got to be busy with the kids. You got to raise people's children, even though it's his kid. You got to raise children. You can't make time for me when I'm ready. And again, she should have looked at the life he provided what he did to Joyce. What kind of father was he to those kids? Because if he will do it with you, if he will do it with you, he'll do it to you. If he cheated with you, he's gonna cheat on you. If he was horrible to his wife with you, he's going to be horrible to you with someone else too. Like she didn't, when people show you who they are, you need to believe them. She didn't believe that that's who he was going to be, because the whole time she thinking, oh, I have it so much better. And the thing is, some mistresses really think that, oh, he likes me so much more than the wife. He buys me things. He comes over to my house and to see me. He has this. But as soon as you step outside of that mistress side chick role that he put you in, you're going to see the real him.
And she had a couple of outs too. Like, if your wife come and beat me up at the salon, or she come and get me at the salon, okay, we're done. And if your wife comes and tries to burn the house down while we're in it, I think we're done. I don't understand why she decided to stay.
Yeah,
he that's like
never
work,
protected
baby.
her.
I'm done.
It's just a Tuesday, baby. It's just a Tuesday in Matipa's world, okay?
Clearly, because that is craziness.
He
and then you had
that
two
woman.
babies by him. Girl, you just dumb. Dumb.
EJ, did you talk about Matipa?
Not yet, girl. I'm just patiently waiting.
But she did get out. I mean, she did escape his whole circus, but she didn't have to leave them kids behind, though. I was actually I was happy for her for leaving. But ma'am, how you leave and not take the twins with you? That's that's dirty as hell.
Because I don't want you to have a reason to come bother me, child.
Before EJ go, okay, so I had other thoughts about that part. I didn't know it went down as bad as it did because I missed that whole thing. I saw the eye, but I missed when she was reading, like, oh, I got the birth certificates, I got the shot records and all this. And after that, I heard nothing else. And then I saw her talking to Magesh in the car. So I missed the entire thing. But baby, he touched on her
was whooped
like
up
a dog.
like Django, child. Whooped up like Django.
I said, oh no, I see why she left it. Baby, you can have them kids. Take Joyce, take them kids.
F them kids, I'm trying to tell you.
No more remnants of him, because
definitely said F them kids.
That might have been the safest thing for her to do, was
hell
drop the kids
yeah.
off with Joyce.
Not you gonna come looking for the kids and call. No. Here go the kids. Don't bother me.
I might see Jonah's face on one of them babies, and I don't know. So leave me alone.
No.
It shouldn't have taken her to get her ass whooped for her to leave, because she been had a way out. It should not have taken that.
Trying to leave before she got her ass whooped, but her trying to leave got her ass whooped, which was crazy.
But the way he did it, good God from Zion.
Yeah, but listen, I ain't got no, like, I don't feel bad for Matipa, and I think she was a trash mama for leaving these kids, because the way that you sat up here and the way that you went to get this man, first of all, you sit up here and you lie in Joy's face and say that I didn't ask for this. I wasn't looking for this. Yes, the hell you did. From the moment that we met you, this was a plot. You went in there to seduce that man, to try to be his side chick, because you wanted to get that job by any means necessary. When the truth of the matter is that you already had that job and you didn't have to put out nothing, because Magesh was already caught up in you. You, like, that job was already going to be yours. But you lied and said this is not what you did, but you was looking at Joy side-eyeing her like you the new woman, like you this, that, and the third. Then you thought that having these kids was going to keep this man, and instead you saw that it was a whole nother situation, that when these kids come, that's when stuff starts to... That's when it really starts to devolve a little bit. Things start to change up a little bit. And then you want to have the nerve to leave these kids. These kids didn't ask to be here. Now take them kids with you. You wanted them kids. You was over here shaking your ass in front of him in this office. You was over here at this house. His wife sitting up here having to come over there to beg him to come do a damn anniversary thing, was just crazy anyway. But I'm just saying, you sitting up here and he sitting up here kissing you in her face. You think he wasn't gonna do that shit to you? You think that you wasn't the same way that you got him, wasn't the same way that you was gonna lose him? You think that he was just gonna be faithful to you, and you don't even hold a title except for the mistress title? You wasn't even his wife.
Nope.
And he lied. You thought you was the second wife, and baby, you was the third.
And then you ended up being a third wife. Like when I found out that I was the third wife, like damn, hold up, hell no. Like she if
was trying to be
anybody
the
had an
only
out,
wife though.
yeah, she had an out. And then you even got mad after when she thought she was the second wife. You was even mad about that. Like, how you gonna be mad about something? This man ain't never chose you from the beginning. Like, he went right back to his wife. The minute that man had a fake anniversary and you came there and he renewed his vows in front of you and you actually sat through all of that. Girl, like what is wrong with you? Before you even got knocked up, the way plan B would have been on my, like I've been taking a plan B every damn time I even touch this ninja. Like there is no way in the world I would have ever had a kid with him. Like there's no way that I would have never got caught up or stuck with him.
Period.
But I was pissed off at her for leaving them kids. Don't be leaving them kids with Joyce. You said you wanted that man. Hell no. Take everything that came with him. Take all of that. Don't just take the money because you sure went up there and finessed it and figured out how to get that money. Don't just
That's
do
why
that.
she got her ass cut. Not that it needed it, but but did it, you know.
Sure.
Okay.
That bitch pissed me off.
Okay, we got a super sticker from DeMarcus. We got two of them. He says, Polygamist was giving waiting to exhale. Why did I get married? And Twa vibes. And then he says, what's the difference between a mistress and a side chick in y'all opinion? This series is a type of series you watch with your work spouse.
Here he go with his work spouse again.
I don't know about either one of those things, DeMarcus. Okay, I don't know what you talking about.
Thanks for the super chat, though. Whoever that one too.
You see what I put? I said mistress is the side chick, and this person's the pocketbook. Ain't no damn difference with the name. Potato. The same.
The only thing that I would
hoe.
say is a mistress is the side chick for a married man, and a side chick is just you not married. That's all I would say.
You still on the side, and it's still a pick me.
Right. And a hoe.
And I would go as far as to say that maybe a mistress may get a little more benefits than a side chick in some worlds, but to me they all are the same thing. But I agree with Kira.
Just a fancy title.
Is that the mistress is clearly something that they created when somebody is married and they take on a side piece, and a side chick can be anybody if you're not married, if you are, you know what I'm saying? Like it you know, it could be either way. So, but yeah,
it's still a pick me.
I mean,
it never got chose.
In layman's terms,
it's still a pick me.
It's a pick me that's laying it low and spreading it wide. Okay.
So much so she caught gonorrhea, guys.
Baby, you're lucky that's
grand opening, grand closing. Okay,
right.
Okay, see what I'm saying? Another out. It just didn't leave. That don't make no sense.
I think she was done with him after that, but you know, it was by that then it was too late. Hey,
Thanks for
Ashley.
coming through.
Hey, Ash.
Listen, she went through hell for no reason with this man. Like,
no,
it was unnecessary.
And it was also self-inflicted. It's her fault.
It was everything
It was very
because
much
you didn't have to be
self-inflicted.
there. She did not have to be there.
You knew what you was doing, and now
But
you
wanted
to
to be
deal
with
with
that
the
man.
punches.
You sought him out
literally
from the beginning. Yep, she sought him out from the beginning.
Her mama was even side eyeing him, like looking at, like, girl, what is happening here? You really finna do this dumb stuff? You really finna?
Her mama was pissed. Her mama left. Her mama was like, bump that. And then every time he come over there, he's raising his voice, waking them babies up. As soon as they get to hollering and screaming, he walks out the damn door. Sir, no. But
Latifa said he could walk out. She walking out too. Okay, F them kids.
That's what you get.
Latifa has said.
Let's see. Joyce should have got tested for health reasons, though. She did get tested, DeMarcus. She had the gonorrhea too. Baby, I don't know.
Yes, she did. Once Matipa came up in there and said, "Is this that gave me the? Oh, now we burning too on top of all of the
things." Yeah, everybody needed to be tested, honey. Working for him.
Yeah, Joyce went tested and got her medicine and was doing what she was supposed to do, child.
Somebody got a $5 super chat. Thank you, ladies, for covering this. It had me sad. Okay,
girl. Ashley,
okay.
I seen your reviews on the TikTok. Yes. Ashley, this was a hot ass mess.
It really was.
Flappers was gasted. Okay, Flappers was gasted.
Shook.
So Joyce was the. F all that. Joyce went and bought a piece, right?
Ooh,
She told him, "Come
he
on
said,
home.
skip it.
I want to talk to you. We want to talk." She dropped the piece. He walk in and see the piece on the floor. You thought you was that special that she was gonna take herself out for
Arrogant.
your monkey ass?
Just
No, baby, you
arrogant.
ain't that special. This was for you, and that's what pissed me off.
Exactly.
When that's narcissism. Because why you thought that blanket was for me? Nah, baby, that was for you. I just got nervous and dropped the motherfucker. Excuse me, dropped it on the floor. I wish she had a scared the shit out of him and shot into the air or something and made
Right.
him
Got a
get right
pinky
because
toe or something.
he needed to be scared. He needed something because all he did was use that as ammunition. Joyce saying, "Well, Joyce saying ain't healthy. Her mental health ain't here. She just ain't she ain't right." You know, I got to think about Joyce. Then when he talking to Matipa, yeah, you know, Joyce. You Matipa got tired of hearing Joyce damn name. But
Mm-hmm.
listen, I don't, baby. When Joyce went and saw that lady in the damn jail cell, and that lady said, "My man
Ooh,
gave me HIV."
got the HIV.
She put that lady in her
I
Rolodex.
did not know where we were
Joyce said,
going with
just in
this.
case.
I
Just
did
in
not
case.
know. But you know, when Joyce was crazy too, though. Joyce crazy. Joyce set them
Mm-hmm.
damn tickets and them passports on fire. And then she thought about it. She flung it and caught the currents. I said, Jesus, this bitch is crazy for real. What are y'all thoughts on it on Joyce?
Uh,
Joyce did everything but leave. Like, ma'am, if it was me, I had, since she was already the social media influencer, the way I would have made a big ass production of it, okay, in front of the whole wide world on live, because all of these attempts that she was doing was failing. And even at the end, we'll talk about the end and how she failed that one too. But I mean, you did not succeed in, offing this man. And my thought is like, why put yourself in that position? I'm not going to the clank for him. So just make your
prove
announcement,
it.
make your plan. In fact, get your campaign together and make it a whole
Baby,
social
them
media
women would have
influencer
backed
thing.
her. Them
Yes, they
women
would have.
would
And
have
they
bought
did
all that
with her
ivory
book.
soap she was selling, whatever
That's
it
what I'm
was.
saying. They
Baby,
could have built a
listen.
whole campaign
Million
around
Mm-hmm.
dollar
her
business,
leaving.
baby. Oh, her
Her
husband did
leaving
what?
a toxic situation.
Oh.
Yes, but she was so invested in it being 20 years. Girl,
Mm-hmm.
so what? And having them kids and having those extra women's on you? No, ma'am. I'd have turned that into a whole social media blitz about the entire thing. And I would have made so much money from it.
Yeah, she told me I get 50% of everything you own. Baby, you could
Yeah,
have had your
Baby.
own.
I'm with you
Okay?
there, Letitia. Like that part we agree on. The way I would have flipped that and reversed it and used the fact that I have all these followers and everything to my advantage,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been the book deal, the movie deal, and every other kind of damn deal. And I would have been up out of there. Now I probably would have poisoned him a little bit here and there, but
Something. Just for
Baby,
my
would you have
running
did
cat
that
and
for
running
sucker,
to the
Miranda?
okay?
bathroom forever, ever.
Yeah,
Something
you
would
would
have
have
been
had them
going
kids
Mm-hmm.
on
on.
command with me.
But I'd have definitely been making my deals and making my way downtown. Ain't no damn way I'm sticking around and trying to fix this shit up. Absolutely not. He didn't even deserve that. I know she was doing it for herself too. I guess she felt like embarrassed and is like, oh, I'm supposed to be, celebrating 20 years and now this happens. But they was gonna judge you regardless. They was gonna talk about you regardless. I think that way they would have actually been more on her side because even when she says like, "Oh yeah, we just into polygamy and he have another wife and we wanted a younger woman to join in and have kids," the people was like, "What the hell is going on?" But then one lady coming up talking about, "Well, I wasn't down with it, but now that you did it, I think I'm gonna go for it too." I mean, to each their own.
True.
I know my uncle, he was a Muslim. He had several wives, and it got to the point where my grandmother said, "Don't you bring another damn wife here, okay? I don't want to see him. I don't want to know him. I don't count none of them but one." But yeah, this was out of hand. This was way past. So I would have used that to my advantage because it was to the point where her daughter was even begging her, like, again, these kids, what are you doing to your
And
daughter?
her mama
What are you
too.
doing to your son? What are you showing them? And even going to
Mhm.
him when he turned the damn TV up while the daughter was reading
Oh
girl.
my God. My
That
heart
girl was
broke.
through. She was through with the whole family. She was like, F
Yeah,
all
He lucky
y'all,
he
I'm
didn't
out.
give her, she didn't give him a little poison or something,
right,
okay?
exactly. Mm-mm.
Now
Yeah, because
y'all know how I feel about
We got it.
jail because
We don't do nothing to go get locked up.
Yeah, I know I'm not about to get locked up, so I'm probably not gonna do that whole poison thing. But I just feel like Joyce could have left in a good situation regardless. Like she would have been in a good spot. Yeah, your marriage would have been over with, but what is it really? Like, what is it really? Somebody out here embarrassing you? Like, you're not gonna embarrass me. It's a lot of shit. You not gonna embarrass me. Like, that is something I'm not gonna let you embarrass me. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I feel like people can take. And I don't know, I guess I'm just not one of those people. Maybe in my younger years, I think when you're younger, you may take a little bit more than what you take when you get older. But I just feel like at Joy's big age, there is no way in the world that she should have been taking any of this. Girl would have left. And then you see how it was affecting your kids. Broke. Shit. Exactly. If you're not broke, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it when there's a money situation going on and when people are just broke and can't leave each other, like, because it's financially impossible to leave. I get it. You got to make a plan and you got to put stuff together so that you can make your jet. But Joyce didn't have none of that in her way. Joyce could have just left and been in a great position. But she played herself, and she played herself all the way to the end of this, trying to get revenge. And it just goes to show that sometimes revenge is not the best answer. Sometimes, like Beyonce say, the best revenge is your paper. Maybe you just walk your ass away from this and you and your kids be happy without him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and y'all don't think about him. When he call, you don't run. When he want access to you, you don't give him access to you. That's the type of revenge, because that joker right there was so caught up in himself that he thought the world revolved around him, and that every time that he called, everybody should come running. No matter what he did to them, he thought that she should still just allow him back in. And that's where Joyce messed up at. And then your son turned into a monster behind all of that. And I truly believe that it was because, I don't want to put it all on her, because I mean, of course it's him, but what I'm saying is that if she had walked away from this a long time ago to give this family some relief, to finally give them some peace. But can you imagine having to be in the house with this man who you don't respect, who you just like, that he doing your mama like this, but you got to be in this house with him, you got to see him every day, and he's still doing the same BS? Like, that gotta mess with a person's mentality to the point where Mizzy turned into a whole menace. And now your one move that you thought was cute wasn't cute at all. Yeah, we saw Jonas go through, whatever. I don't even care about none of that. But what happens at the end is just like, okay, because you still ended up taking care of him. You still ended up letting him sit, because the way he just would have laid on that damn floor, that heifer couldn't have brought him back to me, Candy.
Baby, he would have been laying there 40 days and 40 nights.
Okay. Baby, where
she
he
needed
at?
to finesse him. She needed to finesse him a little longer.
He was laying on them nasty ass pillows. Oh, that's in the other slides. But yeah, he was on them nasty pillows. And when the daughter walked into the old house and that room was stinking, like, girl, his ass would have still been in that funk ass room, okay?
Okay.
Or he would have been with Essie, like Kira say.
I would have put his ass in a nursing home, because you know I got a heart.
Absolutely.
I would put him in a nursing home.
No, I'm not spending money. No,
you ain't
it's my money.
He got his own money. Now you know she only got 50%, so she still got money. But he would have been in a nursing home.
It's his too. Nope.
Well, we don't know if he done signed it over to old girl yet, because you know he was over there signing.
Right,
shit.
She talking about he signed papers, girl.
Is the best you can get. We not taking no money out of nobody's hands, mouth, pockets, or nothing, child. And I mean, that was the part that got me, because Joyce did kind of grow on me. But I was like, when I found out that it was her family that had the money, I'm like, why are we doing all of this? For what? For why?
Right.
And you,
Ninja, what?
Your family got the bag? Absolutely not. But he just was just as crazy as her, because when we are at the beginning of the thing and you ain't been with this man in a year, and she walks over there and give you an invitation to your anniversary, your 20-year anniversary, like, y'all sleep in the same room. Sorry, you didn't see that she was a little unraveled. You didn't see. So y'all both was crazy. I didn't feel bad for him, and he took his ass right back over there. I said, "Oh, this lady is delusional. Not you gonna? You promised me, ma'am. He ain't lived there in a year. What you mean the anniversary? Go on,
right? Anniversary 19. He was gone. What you talking about?
She grew on me though, child. You know,
and my Lord is still working on just sitting up there.
I would have fixed him up some dinner too, but that housekeeper would have had the night off. Okay, we wouldn't have been nobody there but me and them kids, and the music would have been up, and wouldn't have been nobody to pump your stomach. After we drop the
Lord
pum
have
pum, we're
mercy.
not gonna fail the
Okay.
second time, okay? We're not gonna do it.
Yeah, because
I just
baby,
can't go to jail.
you need
I'm
all that
sorry.
borax and some.
I mean,
And
she wasn't going to jail anyway because she paid the guy off to say he had a heart attack, so she might as well have made sure it was done right. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't trust people. If it ain't nothing, if only one person do a crime, that's different. They can't tell nobody. But if I gotta start including people, hell no, I'm good on that. I'm not gonna. And
I think Joyce liked the look of her life way
Mhm.
more than she liked Jonas. Like
Yeah.
she wanted,
Yeah.
she had
Mhm.
she had an image painted in her head, and that's what made Matipa and Essie so get on her nerves so bad because they kept tainting the image that she was painting, the picture that she wanted, especially with her big social media presence.
Oh
Mhm.
She
yeah.
had an idea of how this is supposed to look, and she wanted it polished and a picture perfect lifestyle because that's how she was making her money. And they kept coming around trying to taint the image that she worked so hard to paint. She didn't even love Jonas like that, but she loved the image that he brought to her lifestyle because she didn't care about that man because she poisoned that man, set his ass on fire, she tried to shoot his ass, and we see she delivered that package. She did not care about that damn man, but she wanted the image of what
Yeah.
he brought to her.
I would have took
And
those
that's
I
And
think
she
somebody
didn't
did
care.
try her image.
took
She
that
didn't
money
care
and got me a
enough
whole
about
new joint.
herself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because if she cared enough about herself and had self-esteem and self-respect and self-love, then she would have flipped it and reversed it on that damn image and still came out on top and
and
didn't
that's
have
the
to deal
problem.
with
I can
And
it.
that's
make
the
another
problem with
one. I
all of
told
these
you.
women.
I can make
Yeah.
another one.
Not the
I can let
external.
you go, back
None of
my
these
money,
women
and go
had
make
health
a new one. Look, this
self-esteem.
is my new Jonas. He's new and improved. Ain't he fine? Boo,
Mhm.
look at him. And we rich
But
as
her
shit.
self-esteem
And
was
he got
trash.
sick. And he got APAC and his
Yeah,
back strong.
yep, her self-esteem was too
hey,
trash
I
to
love a
even work on
strong
herself
back.
Yeah.
internally. She kept pouring into her social media because she needed that external validation because she didn't have it internally. Because Jonas
Right.
was actually really mean to her, and he really
Mhm.
did try to do things to hurt her and harm her self-esteem. And the kids knew it. That's why her own daughter said, "Mom, you deserve more than that," because she could see her mom's self-esteem was trash. So instead of like pouring into herself, she kept going, "I need the external. I need to throw this elaborate party. I'm gonna wear these fancy clothes. I'm gonna have this nice house with this decoration, and we got this other house, and we have all of this." She kept pouring into the external instead of feeding into herself. And that is what was weighing on them kids because they kept looking like, "We know you could do so much better. We want you to do better."
Mhm.
And
That's why that
instead of
funeral was so lavish.
Yeah.
exactly, she was
Yeah.
pouring into that lavish lifestyle
Mhm.
And she
instead of
wanted his
herself
body back so badly. I'm like,
for
why
the
though?
for the
So she
image.
could put on her
Because
white
she
For
didn't
the
dress.
want
image,
us.
For the
definitely.
image.
And that's a lesson for all. I mean, don't be believing these social media folks out here. Like these
Yeah.
Oh,
women out
Because
here
there's
social
a
media
lot
not
of
You
fake
real.
know
info.
that they
they
wanted the
are
body because Essie
lying.
would have had him anyway. I would have never seen that man pass away. He would have been over at Essie's
Right.
withering
He would have
away.
been
That's what
over,
I'm
over
saying.
there and I would have
She
still
could have
had on
buried
my
him in the
own white throwing a party.
okay. She
Okay.
could have buried
Because
him in the
we used
backyard.
to
I'd have
cussing
been
him
like,
out after he was in the casket.
Eh.
No, that wasn't enough.
But what about the christening though? When the christening got canceled, the
oh
venue was
gosh.
double booked. I thought Joyce did that to cancel the whole thing out so we ain't got to go. Whether she did it or not, Jonah said, "Bring that ass over here, girl. Y'all can have it at my
Crazy.
house." I said, "What the?
Yep,
Are you crazy?
more to poke at Joyce because
Are
like I said, he
you
was
Yep.
very mean to
crazy?"
And
her.
at first I
Really
thought he
mean.
meant that second house that they was living in. I certainly didn't think he meant Joyce's house. And then I was like,
Baby, where
oh,
I lay my
okay.
head. Is you fool?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
And
gotta
why
stand
would
here
you
and take some
even
damn
want
pictures.
and looking at Matiba, like, why would you want a man who was that mean to other women? That's what's wrong with a
Yes.
lot of people. Why would you, if you see this man as being that evil towards another black woman, why would you want that man? You see how he's treating women, and then she's got two little black girls by this man. You see how he treats women.
You see how he
But they
treat his
See
own
how
think
he's
that
daughter.
they're
treating
gonna
black.
be different, and
They don't be
you're
thinking
never
like
gonna
that.
be
Yep.
different.
And when
You
he
Exactly.
think you're
called them
gonna be
kids
different,
up,
you're
he
not.
said, "Well, all my kids come on up." Sarah said, "Whoop." He said, "Nope."
Except for
Oh, he
you. Like, come
definitely
on, you
did.
think I
He
would have
treated her
stand
Tamika,
here?
that's
so
exactly what he
wrong.
said. It was
He treated Sarah
telekinesis,
so
except for
bad.
you.
He treated her so bad. And I felt bad for her for a little bit because he treated
Mm-hmm.
her very, very wrong. And she really loved him, I think, the most. She really
Yep.
wanted a relationship with
She
him.
Yeah.
wanted,
And he hurt
yeah.
her so bad. Like, if he can't treat his own wife, that man was not good to any black woman at all. He was very horrible and cruel to all of them, from the wives to the daughters. And I'm like, what about that says this is going to be a good man if he's treated every black woman in his life horribly?
And she loved him because she didn't know him.
She didn't have
His kids in the house knew him. They knew exactly what. That's why
But
I was
then
so
she
glad
started
that
treating McGeesh, whatever. She started rolling her eyes when he would come in the house. I want to say, bitch, that's the only damn daddy. You know, you better act. You got some sense. He the only one show you some love, and then you want to
She
smooch up
changed
with
her
him.
tune after a while.
I said,
After she blew the whole roof off everything and thought that she was gonna have one big happy family. I said, "Girl,
Right.
you fooled yourself." Sitting there waiting in that restaurant.
yeah, you can love someone you don't see and know.
Yeah, Sarah needed a therapist and not a damn root worker, and that's where her dumbass mama failed at. Talking about we gonna need to let's do some rituals to get her mind together.
She wasted her money.
Take her to a psychologist. She needs help to heal her damn dad trauma, and wasn't no damn curse on that girl. What's wrong? I'm like, what is wrong with people? How is she demon possessed? No, the only demon possessed her was the demon of the damn father who didn't claim her.
And your ass for holding her hostage of her,
Exactly.
She had to know that man was her daddy. You find her another daddy. If that's the case, find her another one.
I mean, she did.
Ain't had to be it.
Technically, listen, I didn't have nothing for Sarah because even though, like, I get your daddy is trash and that he don't claim you, yada yada yada, but that don't have to stop you from being a good human being. Because what did Pume do to you? She ain't did nothing to you but be a friend to you all this time. And the first thing you gonna do, you steal from her, and then you got that little. Then you down there going down on that little boy, knowing that she ain't christened that relationship yet. You know that she wasn't doing that yet, and you already know that these little boys, not giving him no excuses. But I'm just saying, they do whatever.
She said, "Come on, I need you to help me with something." I said, "Well, damn, help you what? Ruin your sister's life? Like piss her off?" And then her mama gonna say, "Well, her sloppy ass gonna say, you embarrassing me." What? How? This is embarrassing? Girl, you ain't got 19 years of embarrassment. I don't know what to tell you because
Essie was just as bad as Joyce with keeping quiet and keeping up appearances just so that man would come around and whenever he felt like it. Okay, because the only reason he came around for that birthday is because Joyce decided to put her foot down and not do nothing for that birthday, and you was the fallback family. So Tipa was like, "Go on away from me with this Apollo."
Bring back
so
So what are y'all thoughts on Menzie? So for me, Menzie seemed angry from the beginning. He seemed unsure of himself. He seemed like he lacked self-esteem, like he was never loved. And I'm sure Joyce loved on him, but I guess the bull crap the daddy did kind of slid all that, whatever she gave him, out of the way. And it's all for nothing. And then I think DeMarcus was saying he was influenced by Freedom. But he was influenced by his father because he saw his father jack up his mama. He saw his father. What did he see his daddy do? He saw his daddy do something, and he did the same exact thing to that lady in the club. I think or was that Lindana? He grabbed by the neck, or he did something, and I'm like, damn, that's exactly what his daddy does. Like he just grabs him a certain way, so aggressive. But he was just like his father. I don't know if he knew it or not, but he was just like his father. The way he was having sex with a girl in the bathroom at work was aggressive, just like his daddy. He didn't know how to love. He didn't know how to have sex. He just knew to F. He just knew to give it to him from the back because everything he did was back shots like his daddy. I said, oh God, this boy don't know nothing. Ain't nobody talk to him. Anybody, what y'all thoughts on Menzie?
He just gonna end up just being just like his daddy. He end up being just like his daddy. Unfortunately, he had his own trauma. I liked when I was feeling like, okay, I know that Freedom was influencing him, but what I did like about their interactions was that he was kind of like pushing him like, hey, come out of your shell, just trying to get him to live a little bit more. But all of that aggression that Jonas had towards him, I mean, he was going to throw him off the balcony. It was just all that sort of thing. He has unprocessed trauma. So now it's anger. Now he's taking it out on everybody. And Joyce, unfortunately, because she's trying to get back at Jonas, in turn, is ruining her son's life. She ruined her own son's life. because he gonna end up. I just love how they said at the end. It was like, oh, he'll never be like his dad. No, baby, he gonna be just like his daddy.
Worse.
In fact, he's probably gonna meet the same demise as his daddy, thanks to you.
Exactly. I 100% agree. Minzy started out like a character that I would like felt sorry for in the beginning because he had such a horrible role model, right? And his dad felt like he wasn't being man enough, like he wasn't being the man, but he wasn't teaching him the correct way. I get that. I know different cultures and different people just in general parent differently, and sometimes people feel like being rough with people is the way, but sometimes I think that it depends on each child. Each child is different. One may respond to this where one may not respond to that, and you have to find a different way. And I feel like Jonas just never parented him in the way that he needed to be parented, and Joyce was so busy trying to extract revenge that she couldn't see that he was definitely traumatized and hurt, and that he was going a different direction. And when it was all said and done, what really took me from feeling sorry for him is the way that he started. You see how this man treats your mom, and then you're going to treat women that same way. And I was like, that's just in you if that's what you get. And I don't have an excuse for it, because if that's the case, we can excuse a lot of people that do these things that they do, because a lot of people come from traumatic families and experiences, and that doesn't give you the green light to treat other people a certain way. And when I started seeing him spiraling into that, I was like, oh, okay, so you about to be an F-boy too, like your old trifling daddy. When he had he could have took a different route. He didn't have to be like this, because he already had the example of what a person who is like this is. And then again, like we said, Joyce, she played herself so much that in the end, Minzy ends up in a situation because he just like his daddy. After all the stuff that this woman did, after all the things, the way that she wrecked your family, the way she treated your sister, all the things that she did, you decided that what you wanted to do was pin her up against a wall because that's what you've been wanting to do all this time. Like, sir, that's like the dumbest thing in the world. Like, what would have made me have more respect for Minzy is if he had walked away from her. If he had walked away from her, bitch, I don't want that. Like, I don't want that tiny punani. You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that. You can keep that. Like, I don't want nothing that my daddy done been up inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I want that?
That part.
If we're keeping it real, the way that she treated your father at the end, like, why would you even want to go there? Think about at the end of his life, like he was giving her all these things, but then at the end, when he no longer served her, she took his house, she let him stay in there dirty, she threw him back. Like, this is not a good person, but yet you gonna go. I just feel like ninjas will stick their things in whatever. That's just dumb to me. But I feel like he had a reason not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he had every reason not to pick that one. If you was gonna be like your daddy, that one right there should have been off limits. And what you get, and that's your fault.
Yep, because he was heartbroken when he saw her on her knees to his daddy. So
I feel like that was the icing on the cake. Like, it was already bad. He already wasn't liking his father. Is one thing after another stuff keep coming out. He treating his mother bad. He treating him and his sister bad. Like, everything about that man was so damn disgusting. They all needed to be in therapy, to be honest. I don't know why we wasn't taking them to the therapist. But then when he sees him with Lindy and she over here, child. Because he really thought he was about to have a heart attack. Yeah, he really did. Like, that just completely cracked him and broke him. I don't think he was the same after that. And that's when he didn't want to hear nothing about him, see him, deal with him in no way, shape, or form. But then we all of a sudden, when he, gets sick, it's like, oh, we're spending time together and we're bonding and this and that. And Joyce with her, bigger plan, but she don't know when you think you planning, God got other plans too, baby. So you really created a monster. You helped this along for him to get to this place that he's in. Of course, he following his damn daddy footsteps, and that ain't gonna lead you nowhere good. I agree with EJ. I would have never want to touch that girl with a 10-foot pole, but I guess for him, he like, since you passing it out to everybody, I guess, child, I don't know. And I didn't feel bad when Lindy was having Jonas over there on the damn floor spraying his ass. I felt like it's what you damn deserves.
It
Yeah.
was. And I don't expect him to have no introspection because he was so, vengeful at that point and so angry. But I'm like, just simply look at the fact, like y'all said, she slept with your father. And even if you didn't know what your father had when he passed, that man was over there with all
Right.
that coughing. I don't want whatever that is. So
Exactly.
I'm going to leave her alone,
Child,
okay?
right.
I don't
Mm-mm.
know. Why he coughing like that? Let me go on to the next person.
Mm-mm.
So
Anybody got thoughts on when Poom, the little girl, the only one with some sense in this damn show?
Before I get to Mume, Menzie never felt seen. He never felt seen. The first man that was supposed to take care of him, love him, and show him the way did not. Jonas treated his son like scum because he knew his son was weak. And he's weak, but he's weak because of you. Like, you caused this. You were never there for him. You were never a father. You didn't teach him how to be a man. You showed him how to be a F-boy is all you did. That's all he learned. And even the women around him didn't truly see him because he was having panic attacks every 5 minutes. And nobody thought to be like, I don't know, maybe a good therapist might help him out. Maybe he needs to talk about these things. Nobody truly seen him, including the woman that he wanted. And so the first time he probably felt, even though it really wasn't, the first time he felt like somebody saw him was after his dad had to pass away and he got the girl that he always wanted that had his dad first. Like, Jonah somewhere in hell talking about I hit it first and you gonna go after that, because he felt
Girl, you don't
But
believe
he had a
Ray
little
J?
fat working
I
for the
know.
company though. So he
Kinda-
could have had one of them girls at the company. You had to go
Exactly.
back to that
He
one.
wanted to feel seen, and it cost him. Exactly. He had every right to stay away from that girl in particular. Like, if that, the nerve of her to sleep with your dad of all people, if anything, you should have been stunting on her. But the first time, and he felt in my mind, oh, now because my dad is gone, I feel seen now. I'm the one who got the juice now. Oh, you got something, but it ain't the juice now, Minzy. But you do got something.
No, you have the juice. It's not the juice you want.
No, the
Exactly.
package.
Exactly. You got the package, what you got. You're gonna be burning real soon. And Mume, I felt so sorry for her because when she tried to, like, maybe say, okay, maybe if I talk to him and tell him how I feel, maybe he'll truly understand. And he literally turned her back on her and turned the TV up while she was trying. She wrote a letter to read to him out loud. And I really felt sorry for her. She did some really good acting in that scene. And you know what? I'm proud of her for getting the hell up out of there. She said, if I got to go no contact and get the hell away from y'all and get out of this house to do what's best for me, I'm glad she did. And she held on to her morals even when Sarah slept with her man, because she was just like, I'm not there yet, but oh, you gonna come and do that? Bump you and bump him. I got to get away from all of y'all. Something wrong with all of y'all. I'm trying to do this for my own sanity and my own mental health. If I was her, I'd lead their ass again. And for her for giving her that, good for you. Good for you. We know that was more for you than for him. It probably would have taken me a little while. His ass probably would have died knowing I don't forgive him. You can die, and I'll forgive you later on in my life. But he didn't deserve that right then and there. But she's a much bigger person than he was. She was probably the only one that has the best chance in their family to actually make it and be some damn body, because she's the only one that said, I gotta go. Yep, her and them damn the little ones.
Them twins.
I gotta go.
What
Like,
the little boy that we never saw.
and I wish she would have left and took the babies with her, but she had to do it for her own sanity and to take care of herself. But I'm glad that she left. But I wouldn't have came back. I would have been like, oh, he passed away. Well,
oh, okay.
Okay. Y'all need some flowers or something, but that's good. That's good. All right. I wouldn't even came back for that. No.
I just don't think she should have traumatized her kids because of choices that she made. That's my biggest issue with her. Like, I get that it's okay to try to find your peace, but you made these children and now you're going to traumatize them because of
Matipa or Mume.
I'm talking about Matipa.
Oh yeah, that was Mume had a right to leave and again get away and never come back.
Yeah, Pume was she was the only smart person in this whole entire thing, because
Yeah,
Bump
Matipa,
all of y'all.
Matipa, yeah, if you gonna leave, take the damn kids with you. She was just like,
Yeah.
F them, I'm starting all the way over. That man that she came to that funeral with probably don't even know her real name. She probably changed her damn name and everything.
Probably don't. I was wondering why she even came to the funeral. Why?
To make
She
sure he
came back
was
to get her
gone.
kids.
Let me
You
look.
was attracted
Or
to them babies,
to
though.
Them
see if he
kids
left
don't
her
know
some
her.
money. She probably tried to see if he left her a couple dollars in the will or something.
Them kids,
Yeah,
damn,
probably.
4-5 years old.
Mhm.
So y'all, I did not see it coming. I did not. It was moving too fast, and I was sleeping.
Just
Keisha
nasty.
said it was gonna get worse. I said, Lord, it can't get worse than twins. Keisha said it's gonna get
Nasty.
worse. I said, no, Letitia. Letitia said it get worse. I said, no, Letitia.
But it did.
And it did. He had a whole 3-something month. No. He gave her something for 3-month anniversary. But they was together some years, like years once he got the package. So 2+ years after that. He started dealing with his daughter's best friend. And the young lady he knew his son had a crush on because they talked about her at the grill. But he put his eyes on her when they came back out of the blue, and the kids had a party, and she was twirling and carrying on, doing her little young tenderoni thing. And they had a full-blown relationship. Matumbe, what the baby name? Matumbe? The one with
Lindsay.
sense. Who?
Oh, Pume. I thought you were talking about the son.
Pume.
That
The one with
it depends on
sense.
if you looked at it in Zimbabwe or English. It just depends.
Okay.
You know, they
But
have
the
two
one with
different versions.
sense, she, damn, what I'm finna say. Oh, she was oblivious to the fact that everything she was telling her, she told her everything about this man except his name. He was 45. We going to Cape Cod or wherever we going. Wherever we going.
Where they
that's
had
we
the
going. They
house
had a
at. Put them
over
pieces
there.
together, girl. Come on.
Girl,
Come on, Blues
baby.
Clues.
I guess because she figured my friend wouldn't do this, my daddy wouldn't do this. I guess that's what she thought.
Your daddy would, but
This man had a full-blown relationship with this girl, so much so she got pregnant. She got pregnant, had a miss, sorry about that. No, I ain't sorry about that, but I'm sorry about it because it's TV. And when he picked up from the hospital, he put her in the tub and was romancing her. And I'm like, please tell me you ain't trying to get none of that. But I'm sure he did. Y'all, he had a full-blown relationship with this girl.
This was so disgusting
It
on
was
so many levels.
sickening. Go ahead,
It
Tamika.
really
It
was.
sickening.
He was really sick. I mean, it was literally nothing off guard, and I felt so bad for Fumi because she had the boyfriend that hurt her. Then she got her sister that done been in her damn face lying that hurt her. She begging her damn mother. She pleading with her daddy, reading him a letter, freaking crying. And now the person that you think is your friend that your brother also have a crush on. I give her a little bit of grace, but then I don't, but I do because this is technically a damn child. This is one of your damn kids' friend. And you take your ass over here, bumping and grinding with her, thinking you teaching her different things, got her nose wide open. You get her pregnant and she calling you. You can't answer the damn phone. She got to be rushed to the hospital. Joyce and them come to the damn hospital. She's literally like, don't worry about nothing. I'm your mother right now, and step in to help her. This I really want to cry because this really broke me for real.
This was terrible. This was
you have her at the damn house while they went away to try to get away for a minute and put her in the damn tub. Like this man, it was nothing off limits for him. And that's why I would have left his ass in the freaking gutter. There's no way I would have been worried about burying him, taking care of him. Nothing. I'm sorry. Absolutely not.
Yeah, he was disgusting. And it was worse when Joyce was like, I'm your mother. I was like, girl.
Yeah.
I knew when she was having that conversation and she was like, oh, yeah, your dad is a trip or something like that. I was like, oh, no. And sure enough, he was messing with her.
That boyfriend said, you won't put this shit on me, though, when she went and met up with him.
Didn't
he? He said, I know you out here. I know you for the streets, so don't bring that over here.
Don't do it.
He was definitely for the streets. And I feel bad for the family in this moment because Jonas, that just a devil man. As horrible as he was, and bringing this young girl into it because you want somebody to make you feel like something that you're not. And she's trying to fill your head with all of this because, sir, she wants your money. You got more money than the boyfriend had, and that's what she's chasing after the paper all of this time. But to parade this woman around the house where your family lives at is like lower than low. That means you have no respect, you have no empathy, not for your wife, not for your children, not even for this poor girl, because you knew whenever they found out it was going to be some mess. And it's like then he sits back and lets the mess happen and just stands back like, oh, all y'all are arguing and I'm just over here, like my hands are off of it. That's y'all getting into it, like throwing stones and hiding hands in that manner. They were way too nice to him. They're way too nice to him, because there would not have been a funeral. No, I would have burnt his ass or donated him to science so they could do research on what they have that damn funeral.
Okay, that part.
I would have went on damn vacation and had a party in his honor. He wouldn't have had the respect for me to have had a whole damn funeral and burial. Hell damn no.
And the fact that we never saw him put his hands on her like we saw Matiba and Joyce.
She have his kid, Candy.
Huh?
She didn't have a kid and she didn't go nowhere either.
You gotta have kids first.
She ain't had no kids. Okay, I was gonna say she treated him worse than they did. She left him in squalor. She left him in his
well, he was already down bad at that point.
He
couldn't even lift his hand to
she
swing
treated him
right.
like he should have been treated for real.
But is what he deserved.
So there's that.
Yeah, she was able to come and go, and he had to sit over there and cough. So
Lindani was his karma. Because she got his ass at the end.
She wanted that money and that access, because she went back to that boyfriend asking that boyfriend, like, well, what do you want to do in your life? You want to travel? Like, I guess trying to see if like he was gonna live up to Jonas levels. And that boyfriend was like, ma'am, I am 20 years old, however old he was, trying to live his little life and work his little job.
She want a 30-course meal, bitch. What? Well, you find somebody.
Yeah, he was like,
what? Find somebody else.
You don't want no Chick-fil-A or nothing? No, okay, girl.
What do y'all think about Mpume and the boyfriend kind of getting close a little bit? I ain't like it.
I ain't have a problem with it because that was
trauma bonding. Because what y'all finna talk about?
They trauma bonding.
Yeah, they were, because at first, I'm sorry, I was gonna say they were, because at first he wasn't even trying to be bothered with her either. But then when she said, pretty much I lost everything, this one did this, that one, it was like, well, damn, okay, let's sit down, have a drink, and compare who's been hurt. Like, I, hurt worse. I think you got me beat. And so they was able to kind of bond through that way. But you also saw that even though she moved away and went to school, and it's funny what she chose for her, y'all know I get brain fog, the word I'm looking for, like what she was studying and all of that. But even when they're sitting at the table and he reached for her hand and she pulled it back and she said, I have an issue now. I can't trust nobody. So she was still so damaged behind this. Like, it was nobody she ever was going to feel was really going to be her friend, was really going to be somebody that she could trust and have a relationship with. And it all comes from her damn raggedy ass daddy, but her mama's included in it too, because you let her be subjected.
Because you allowed.
Yeah.
If she had showed her something else, it could have been different for her. But let me get in on this Lindani for a second, because the way I have no sympathy for this heifer. Kay over there talking about poor girl. Bump that bull crap. No. Poor girl, nothing. This girl knew exactly what I don't care about her being young. What I care about is character, and I care about friendship. If you my friend, there's no way that my daddy can manipulate you into doing anything. I don't care about how poor you are or how under the, living wherever you living and all the things that you want. If you are my true friend, there's no way that you would ever do this to me. Now, if it's somebody else and we ain't friends, then, listen, I ain't got no problem. Do whatever you want to do if you want to be the dummy. But my problem is with the friendship. My problem is with the fact that Joyce treated you like a daughter, that Joyce was there for you when nobody else was there for you. She paying bills. Hospital bills is expensive, okay? Them joints is they not cheap at all. But she came running there for you. The reason why they didn't even leave was because they was worried about you. And then guess where you at? Because the way I would have been like, especially if you gonna go this far, to do the dirt that you doing. The way I would have been like, oh no, I can't come up in your house, bro. You gotta take me to a hotel. We been going to a hotel. You gotta take me to a hotel. I'm not going up in this house because I may be trash, but what I'm not is gonna be up in this house doing, the absolute most and playing house with you in my best friend's house, in a woman that has treated me like her daughter house. And this little boy, I know I got him wrapped around my little finger. We don't really care about him, no way. But at least the friendship and the bond that she shares with her. And then you have the nerve to try to give these old raggedy ass draws to me. Like, you want to give these draws to me that my daddy gave to you? Like, what in the world is happening here?
Crazy.
Like, that's just the low of
Yeah,
the
that
low
was
of
sick
the
as hell too.
that just doesn't
That's
make
because
any
she's
sense to me.
naive. Like me
Yeah.
saying, poor girl, naive, like young and dumb. That she's young and dumb, and it seems like she ain't been raised right. Because we could see that her family didn't even take care of her because she was always at Joyce them house. She didn't have a good upbringing either. And then
And her
y'all
mama
want to
had
take charge.
her mama had us walk around peddling bills at the club. So,
Exactly. Like her family was trash damn too. And she naive and coming from family that didn't give a damn about her either. She didn't have no damn good upbringing and was
just no
able to
excuse.
falling prey to a damn predator.
No, because you could have had just as much as whatever the girl Moonbay.
Whatever her name is.
Like, you could have had just as much as her had you played your cards right. Like, you could have talked like Joyce, like, hey, I ain't got it like that. Do you mind? Like, you could have had some of what.
There was a different way that she could have done it.
Yeah, it's a way you
Look
could
as
have
raggedy
done it.
as
Like,
her mama
this
looked
woman
raggedy
said,
too.
you are my daughter. You are like a daughter to me. You've been here since you was 8 years old. Like, really? Girl, you ain't had to do all that.
Exactly.
You
That's what I'm saying.
rub up on Mendices, tell me something. I like a man with a job that smell good, bitch. So you want somebody to wash their ass and put on some damn polo cologne? Okay.
And then at the end, what she do? She turn around and she sleep with that man. And when you know that you got the package, because Candy found the picture and let us know that this heifer knew she had the package because she kept telling him throughout the whole movie, take your medicine, take your medicine, take your pills, because she knew what she had. And then you gonna turn around and give it to this boy who did nothing but like your trifling self. Like, come on. Like,
as much as he liked to stick his stuff in anything, which is how he got it in the first place. And that lady from a can of paint just came to the door and he just gave the quick 3 strokes and called it a day.
So you always got his mouth open like a damn lion. Get your lion face up.
You knew before he got sick he was gonna be over there pumping on Land O'Lakes over there. So
everything feel good to you like that?
Yep.
Baby, you got some sensitive skin if everything
called disease. That gone to the rear. That's just make it sensitive.
From the first episode, I'm like, I need to start looking at people's faces when they doing them, because
which is about how she lost that baby too.
He was always breathing all hard in their face. I'm like,
yes, like,
his breath stinks.
That's a turn off. Like, no,
it really is.
Mouth wide open. Close your mouth.
Close your mouth. Turning them on.
I bet it wasn't that money was.
Yes.
Okay, y'all.
The Jay-Z effect of the money, baby, the money.
Rick Ross. So he ended up with the package, y'all. Didn't know how he got it. But Matiba's homegirl pulled up and said, I'm looking for Matiba. Where's Matiba? She's not here. She'll move. Nah, she's not here anymore.
Joyce's homegirl.
Calling her. She ain't answering the phone. But I'm thirsty. Got some water? Can you get a bottle of water? Yeah, come on in. Baby, they got up on the wall and got to doing the hanky-panky. He don't care, baby. The fact that she's Matiba's friend, well, hell, he hunching the daughter look homegirl, so it really don't even matter. But
anything that breathes.
Stick and move, Candy. Stick and move. If it moves,
baby, you got pneumonia. Oh, okay, we can cure that. And you got the HIV.
And don't forget the Rhea that we was talking about before that. That I
Well,
don't think he ever
yeah. Well,
killed
he
that
didn't give a
either.
damn about the gonorrhea. He didn't care about that. He mind about that
That's
I
how
don't
that
see
girl
why
lost
not.
that baby, though.
Y'all,
Child.
2 years. So we got Lindani over there taking her pills in the blue bottle. I thought I had the picture on it, but I don't. She taking the pills. I looked it up, and it was the HIV medication. And he over there damn eating grass and beans and soup and shit. And sir, he was
Herbal
going down
remedies.
fast. He was going down fast. This man went down fast. You got Essie over there making him some damn beans and rice and soup and
Because that
stuff.
soup can't build up his immune system, child. Your white blood cells cannot be rebuilt with some soup. I'm sorry. And some
No matter
herbs.
how much love Essie put in it.
No.
And when
Right.
Herbs
Lindana
and
took him to Joyce's event, she was like, "Right, Joyce? Is this in there? Yeah, Joyce." I said, "Your ass about to die."
everything. Everything you are. Sir.
If you don't put a mask on,
That's what I said.
But she
I just
wanted
don't
him 1 minute. She went and got him when Joyce and them was gonna help, which I would have never helped. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have. That wouldn't have even been on my damn mind. Since Essie want to come and bring over damn meals, but she's talking about some. Oh, we don't need your food, girl. I'd have been taking
He
that.
didn't. I don't think she had the house in her name at that point. She had to work on that man a little
Yeah,
bit
she had
that
to
girl
work
probably
on that
she
and get
probably
the
just did it.
signature. Yeah,
This
that's
is
what
piss
that
that
was
girl
all
off.
about. Mm-hmm.
Y'all, he went down bad, and then his brother was like telling Essie he got sores all over his mouth and his face. So did anybody other than Joyce and Lindani know he had the package?
I don't think so. I think that she didn't tell anybody about it, and he was so adamant that he didn't have it. Like, how you gonna tell the doctors you ain't got it? Like, he
Well, he
really.
told Essie that he was messed up too. I don't know. I think they should have been able to catch on to it.
Yes,
I
no.
think
They
his
never
brother. I
would.
think his brother was putting it together because you don't get that
Yeah.
unless
Yeah, he
you
was
got
saying
that
about the
connection.
sores and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the brother
Mhm.
probably figured it out, and that he was probably figuring like, yeah, he ain't about to survive this. But I
Mhm.
mean, but good for him. I didn't know that people
Yeah.
could pay somebody to go and to get that to you. I see that. I don't be in rich
Baby,
people.
she
I
gave
don't
him
be look.
the
I don't be in rich people business to know what they be spending their money
she
on.
A
gave him
lady
the
had it
But
and
damn,
delivered. Okay.
Clorox, okay?
listen,
All right.
delivered it straight to his door. I said, damn, that's a
That's
good
what
use of
happens
good
when you
free
get
That was
will.
an
locked up. You make
Amazon
them
package,
them
okay?
contacts.
DeMarcus, he
Mhm.
knew about condoms. He just didn't give a damn. What you mean? He
Yeah,
knew about them.
he
Right.
wasn't
He
using
ain't about
them
no
He
at
just
condom.
first,
ain't
making
care.
He
babies
didn't want to
and
use it. He wanted to feel it
Yeah.
all.
this
Okay.
was
Feel
but this
And wax his mouth or
the
something like
fire.
that.
That's
exactly.
what he
This
wanted to
wasn't
do.
the damn 1700s was this was made. This movie was made in the 2000s. He knew
right.
exactly what he was doing.
He
He
knew
just
exactly
thought he
what it
was
was.
untouchable because that's what
Mm-hmm.
narcissists do. They think that they're untouchable. They're better than everybody, that they're always going to stay on top. The world revolves around them. He didn't think that nothing
Mm-hmm.
like that would fly his way because up to that point, he was always getting his way. Nobody ever told him no. And whatever he wanted, he went out and got.
Exactly.
So he didn't think that that was possible. He thought everything was just going to
Mm-hmm.
turn out for the best. I didn't think that lady was going to be delivering that. I thought that
Did
eventually
not.
she was going to end up another wife. I thought she would have came
Mm-hmm.
back in the picture like,
No,
oh,
I
we
knew she was
married
coming with
now.
some foolishness, child.
Yeah, I knew she was going to
Right.
with some foolishness,
She
but I didn't know
said
that.
special delivery. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I
think
want
she was
that.
delivering that
Special
either.
delivery. I need that.
Got
Special
him.
delivery. I want that.
Right.
Right after he sent that little young thing to
She
go
was Harlem
shopping. So
shaking,
that's
all
why
right.
I knew she had it. I was like, oh, okay, y'all got it in as soon as he got back after he done sent you with the
Yeah, you
card
Oh
know,
to
hell
go get your
yeah!
outfit.
Because he wasn't coughing yet. His thing was still working, kind of, sort
you
of.
know
You
he
know what I'm
double
saying?
dip. You know he don't care.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
Lord have
y'all,
mercy.
Him and Essie.
he kicks the bucket. But before he do that, he does. Joyce tells him everything that she been doing. She pull an okie-doke over on him. You got Mendices over there being nice with him, so he could sign them papers, the right papers. And you know, you got the daughter kind of being nice to him. You got everybody being nice and kind to him. He knows nothing different, okay? But Joyce let him know that the homegirl that pulled up over there at Matiba's house asking for her, she's the one that gave
I
it to
did
you.
this to you.
I did
Right.
this.
It was me.
Yes. And then she was laid up in that little small bed with that nice, beautiful blanket. I said, oh, that blanket looks so warm. And she just balled up with him, and he couldn't do nothing but. I said, you still breathing out your mouth, but you ain't getting no ass. Okay.
God help me.
I knew he wanted to call her a B word so bad. I said, you can't even get it out because
You
it takes a lot of
Right, you can't even get it out.
take a lot of pressure to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
I
breathe.
wasn't expecting that though, y'all.
Me
I
either.
said what? And
Hey,
then
auntie.
when she said, Minzy, he wasn't like he didn't want to get to know you. This wasn't no bond, and he was on his job doing what he had to do, and he'll never be like you. But ma'am, he is. He will. Like you missed
Yes,
it.
you
You were
didn't
so
know.
blinded by your damn revenge that
You
you
should have
don't
told
even
your
know.
son. You should have told your son, listen, your daddy got the.
Exactly.
Now she
Mm-hmm.
was so busy believing that he would never be like that. So of course he wouldn't double back to
That's it, yeah,
Landani
because she didn't know.
because why would he do that? Because he's not like him. You know what I'm saying? Like he has integrity and he ain't got to stick his thing and everything. And he definitely ain't gonna stick his thing in somebody who treated him like crap this entire time, broke his sister's heart, broke his mom's heart, like broke his family's heart. Like there's no way that he would do that. She was just so blind and dumb and thought that she was so smart. That's what happened. That's what happened when you try to get revenge. Sometimes it's just best to find another way to get revenge. Sometimes it don't have to end in jail time. That's why I can't fuck with that damn show that them damn killer shows where they be like, he hurt me so bad,
Snap.
I busted his head. Yeah, snap. I can't do it because I don't want to. I
Fatal
don't want to
attraction.
snap. I don't want nobody to put me in a position where I get so angry that I snap and do something that will affect my life. And then they either, if I don't do it right, they get to go on. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody else get to reap the benefit. Nah, hell no, bump that.
Yeah.
This is
Joy should have
Joyce's.
passed. She should have passed on the entire plan to her son because they both could have got revenge in some kind of way. Because even when Lindani tried to get back with him, he could have been like, no, I know how you rolling. I know what you got. I know that, you know what I'm saying? He could have threw that in her face and all that sort of thing. But instead, she didn't let him in on it. And now she gonna suffer the consequences. He's gonna suffer the consequences because
Because you never
he
know
was
what.
just too dumb.
Because you
I
never
mean,
know
when
what
you
your
see
kids is out here
vengeance,
doing.
there's gonna be some collateral damage when you see vengeance. Like you got to be prepared for the blowback of that. Because I'm here for the vengeance. Because
Right.
she was way too nice to that damn man. They were all way too nice for him. So it should have been some kind of revenge, some kind of way.
For sure.
But now I would have never thought to give somebody the damn package. That would never been on my mind. But he deserved
That's
some
the
type of
ultimate
revenge,
child.
especially on his damn deathbed. But I mean, she already had Mendices over there trying to get the money and stuff back. Like she already had that plan. Like Joy, you could have stopped there.
Like
And,
this.
and
He
on
already
his
had the
deathbed,
package when he was trying to get the money, though. He had already had the package.
it's just
Yeah.
like
Too late then.
and also she could have told on his death, but she at some point in time, like there could have been another way. She could have sucked the money out of him real dry. She could have went about it in a much smarter way to where she would have came out on top. Because people like him, he would have caught it from somebody eventually. He would have went down eventually anyway, and she'd have been like, I was gonna dance on your grave anyway. Like it would have came back around to him some type of way. But I'm here for the vengeance. She just should have done it a little bit smarter. And if you was gonna do something that devious and demented, you should probably have told your son, especially if you know your son got a crush on the same lady who could probably also have this. She probably should have told him in on that. But you know what? Mendici's gonna turn out like his dad anyway. So he's gonna be like him anyway.
Them eyes was red
That's
when
the
I met him. I said,
problem.
this little boy here's gonna have a problem. His
Oh,
eyes
yeah.
And
was
she
like
should have known
crying.
better. She should have known better as
Yeah,
a mother.
because
You
the
don't
thing
never know
about
what
it
your kids
is,
is out there doing.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't never know what your kids is out there doing. And the minute you say my kid would never, they look at your kid doing exactly what you said. My
Why
kid would
she
never.
saying he
Yep,
breaking
yes,
that girl
yes,
back in? I say, damn.
yes, they would. That's why I don't never say that. My kid would never. Well, they might. It depends on the situation. So you don't know he was out in the streets wilding, acting crazy like his daddy anyway. You had no knowledge of that. So not knowing that piece of the puzzle, the kid's gonna do what kid's gonna do, and he, a grown ass man at this point. So I don't know why. You don't know he wasn't gonna be like his daddy because you don't know what he was like outside of your house.
She was acting like she was a winner, though. That's the thing. Like, oh, I gotcha. Okay, it was me. I did it. I'm the one that sent her over there and gave this to you in the first place, and I let your son help me do it, and he's not gonna be like you. and we fighting for this body so we can continue to put on a show that, you know, we the one to put him to rest. No, nobody else ain't gonna bury him but me. And I'm just like, why are we doing all of this? Like, I'm sorry, man, because he was gonna get his regardless. Like Kay said, he probably could have ended up with that regardless, especially the way he was damn going. But you acting like you won something. You really didn't win shit. You should have been winning a piece of your damn mind by leaving him alone a long damn time ago. Like, we fighting over his damn body.
Girl, please. Not when all the papers were signed. I didn't give a damn about that. Because I wouldn't
Right.
spend no extra money on no funeral for you. Because she had
Exactly.
you out in the landfill. So I
Yep.
didn't give a
Baby,
damn.
he could have been in the
Lord.
landfill. They could have tossed him in the water. They could have burned him. I wouldn't have gave a damn.
DeMarcus, what you talking about? Mama Grace was named Grace for what? Oh, for a reason. Child, they might think about that lady. She worried about that money that Joyce was giving her. Mama Grace, child. Please,
She did try to tell us some stuff
She did try to
sometimes, like,
tell her.
girl, this marriage about to kill you, girl. Because at first she, you know, they be all marriage and stick beside him and your husband and your vows. And then she was like, I don't know if it's going to be worth the death of you, though, girl. I said, yeah, tell her, mama, because...
Yeah, that's how I felt. In the beginning, I felt like she was kind of giving, like, yeah, you stay with the husband and make it work type of vibes. But then later it was like, girl, how long you gonna stay here? How much you gonna deal with? Like, it's okay for you to get up out of this now at this point, because if not, it's gonna end up taking you out.
But he scattered his ashes over horse manure.
Okay, you definitely could have did that. We had several options that could have been done. That would have been,
what was that?
Cost you way less.
She scattered her mama's ashes in the toilet in some bar or something. Child, I said, not that you just put them in the restroom toilet.
I mean,
it'll make it to the ocean eventually.
Right.
Sick of her, child. She wasn't ish.
All right, ladies. Well, Tamika and I have a live in like 7 minutes. You know, we got to do that oval. Letitia, what you got going on your channel? And you got to let us know when this season 2 comes, since you know. What you got going on?
We don't need a season 2. We're done with this. We do not need a season 2 for this. What was I gonna say? Oh, of course, don't forget to join us in virtual club eating on Sundays. And then also don't forget to check out my shorts for Beyond the Gates if you are a Beyond the Gates fan. And you'll see how I made the correlation between this and Beyond the Gates. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, anyway, make sure you check that out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all of that. And I am, what am I, 37, I think? 37 subs away from my 500. So don't forget to subscribe. I already have the watch hours, y'all.
So we have 30 people in the chat. Please, if you all have not already subscribed to Letitia, Lighten Up with Letitia, please go and do so now. We will greatly appreciate it. It's 30 of y'all in the chat. Please go ahead and do it. And if you got another account, use that account too.
Oh yeah, please. Thank you so much.
Like I got 3. But y'all know who the 3 people are. Ain't no fake names and stuff. Y'all know the 3, and they already sub. So if y'all got accounts, go ahead and sub up to Letitia so she can get to her 500, so she can start getting her money on.
Thank you very much. And it was a pleasure, of course, of here talking with y'all. I know y'all dragged y'all into this, so thanks for indulging me.
Oh, thank you, darling. And Kay, Slice of Horror.
Yes, I love tea because she just brings light to our foolishness. Light. But y'all, make sure if you're here, you hit like and subscribe on everybody's channel. Candy, thank you for hosting this foolishness and bringing us together for this. Y'all come on over. The Vampire Lestat on Mondays, finishing off From Tuesdays, House of the Dragon on Wednesdays. I got a From Cast interview to drop this week, and Raising Canaan on Fridays. So thanks, everybody.
TV Junkie.
Hey, girl. Hey, I'm trying to sign up to Letitia's, subscribe to her channels from all 7 of my channels. I just be having stuff. So just know that.
Smiling.
Yeah. But
Strong come up this week sometime, don't it? Strong. Friday,
I think.
Saturday. Okay.
That there,
Either
y'all
Friday or
see
Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
Of course, on Mondays we do the Vampire Lestat. Regardless of what Kay tell y'all, the name of the show is the Vampire Lestat. Okay, just put that out there. And then, of course, we have on Tuesdays we have our last episode of from. We have House of Dragon on Wednesday, but it will get moved to Tuesday. And then Raising Canaan on Fridays, and then Virtual Club Eden, where it's always a vibe, on Sundays, y'all. So definitely come hang out with us over there. And then we just did a House of the Dragon. So if you're into House of the Dragon, definitely check that out on the replay. And then just keep your notifications turned on, and so that way you can be up to date when I drop some more videos. Thank y'all. This was fun. Thank you, Letitia, for the dragging us into this foolishness.
Child, I had 2 whole weeks of this foolishness. Oh Lord.
You're welcome.
I had a full 24 hours. That's how invested I was. I'm
talking about 2 weeks of the conversations,
Oh yeah, we went on forever.
It ain't take me but 2 days, less than 2 days to watch all of it. Yeah. Kira.
Go ahead and catch the replay. We did Real Housewives of Atlanta last night with the ladies, so go ahead and catch the replay of that. Raising Canaan panel is on Friday. I'll be doing a Saturday sip this Saturday, as well as a weekly huddle on Sunday, and then All the Queen's Men with the ladies. Subscribe to everybody's channel and hit the like button, please and thank you, and turn your notifications on, child.
Yeah, and they be giving me a hard time over there with the Atlanta girls, because I don't want to be seeing no broke girls over there. I want to see women with money, okay? I don't want to see nobody that got to live in their own girl townhouse and got to get free law information. I don't want to see that stuff. I want to see women with money, because I can see living in your homegirl house, walking out the door. I don't want to see that. But anyway, Tamika, what you got going
on? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. This has been a busy day, and I joined EJ for House of Dragon. Now we was up here with this. Next up is the Oval. So you don't know what's gonna happen on that live, okay? Tomorrow is the team. Friday is the Shy and Raising Canaan. Pretty much I got all the same stuff as the other ladies. I'm on the panels with them, but I think the only difference is, me and Candy do the Oval, and then Satima and Love After Lockup. I'll be over there in those Love After Lockup streets too. But like, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. Okay, subscribe to all the channels. Hit the like on all the channels. Hype up all the channels. Put us in the algorithm, as Moochie would say. Shout out to her. And tell a friend, and tell a friend, and tell a friend. Okay.
Yes. So I did post everybody comments as much as I could. I didn't get to everything, but everything was asked and answered just about. But we appreciate everybody for coming through. Thank you. But Tamika and I got to go, because we got a live in 2 minutes. See y'all later. Bye-bye.
Did she end the live?
I was gonna say that she just leave us and not hit the button.
That is hilarious.
I hope she got to end it first.